Welcome back. Let's now focus on our book segment. I Am the Vision serves as a manifesto for Mpho Dagada's political party, Arise South Africa. Well, Arise South Africa strives for a South Africa where poverty, inequality, corruption and despair have been replaced by boundless opportunities, unwavering justice and a vibrant democracy powered by innovation. This book outlines their plan and includes thoughts and ideas to address all aspects of government intervention needed to transform our country. Mpho Dagada joins us now in studio this morning to tell us more. Mpho, a very good morning. Thanks for joining us. Welcome.
Good morning. Thank you so much, and happy Easter to every single listener of yours.
Indeed. Good to have you. Happy Easter to you too. Now, the book is titled I Am the Vision. Why did you call it that? And whose vision are you referring to?
So it became important that as young people in this country, we stop expecting someone to come and save us. No one is coming to save us. It became important that we realize that we must save ourselves. And the book is a clarion call. It's to say that every single South African, you are the vision of what is to be done in this country. For too long, too many people have set aside and left politics to politicians. And we're saying, no, that's wrong. You're the vision of good governance and ensuring that this country becomes a better place. So we're calling on every South African to say, don't just go out and vote only. Participate in the election process. Be the party agent. Make sure that you're involved in a political party. Because for the country to become what we need it to become, every citizen must become the vision of what South Africa is able to be.
You know, I've been going through the manifestos of all the different political parties that, want to ply their trade in terms of convincing voters to vote for them. And what I've noticed is that in all these manifestos, they only focused on the what and not necessarily on the how. So what is it that you're bringing to the table, and how will you be implementing all that?
So what we believe firstly is that we want to put South Africans first. We're in a country where majority of South Africans still live in poverty. Ownership of land is non-existent for majority of South Africans. When you look at the Johannesburg Stock Exchange, the majority of South Africans do not even own that. So it becomes important to put South Africans first in action and in actually doing so. It's also important to make sure that South Africans understand that South Africans get a lot of money stolen from them. The current politicians currently steal at a rate of 300 billion per year. That's money that's stolen. So it's important to root out these corrupt leaders and ensure that new leaders come in place. Young leaders, leaders that are able to actually lead the country to where it should go. So we believe in ethical leadership. We believe in eradicating poverty. We believe in opportunities for all and creating jobs for all. Not just by saying so, but by actually bringing the wealth back to the people. Ensuring that land is in the right ownership of majority South Africans. Ensuring that the ownership of companies and businesses is through South Africans, and ensuring that we empower young people, because young people are truly the future. All they need is resources to manifest all their gifts and innovation.
Yeah. And in 2019, you were invited by President Cyril Ramaphosa to join the Presidential Commission on the Fourth Industrial Revolution. Just take us through that and how that is coming along.
I was quite disappointed as somebody was asked to advise the government on the Fourth Industrial Revolution as a blockchain expert. When I got into government and I got to understand that many people that are in government are not there to actually implement. They're just there to actually take care of the constituents, buy face, say speeches, have big lunches. But when it comes to implementing, it's not there. The second thing I noticed is that many of these people are pensioners. These are people that should be resting or raising their grandchildren. However, they find themselves having to implement government policies, and they're failing to do so because they're actually pensioners. And that's where I took the call to say it's important that as young people, we don't just sit and watch this, but we ensure that we go out there and engage the political world. Ensure that we bring in new, fresh ideas and energy into politics. Because it's been 30 years that they've been ruling as the ANC. We still have all the issues, even bigger issues that we had in the past. Load shedding is still rampant. Majority of young people are still unemployed. We still have a lot of people in this country living in poverty. All these issues, if 30 years they could not fix it, Dubai has been built in even less, and they're a bigger economy than us. So it becomes important that we get young people involved, we get fresh new perspectives involved, we get new energy involved in politics, and we accept that we cannot expect the pensioners that fought during apartheid to still fight in this new Fourth Industrial Revolution. We need young people to get involved and take the baton. That's why we're saying everybody should go out there and vote for this new leadership. Vote for Arise South Africa.
And as a founder and leader of a new political party, and I mean, you're fairly young yourself, so how do you think younger political leaders and political actors will shape, or rather will impact, the future of South African politics?
I think it's the best decision that this country can ever make to support young people. Because if you look at the majority age in this country, it's actually youth. If you look at where the big problems stem from this country, child grant, if you look at education, it's all impacting and affecting the youth. If a country can build its youth, automatically industries can be built, factories can be built, innovation can be done, the future can look much brighter. So as a young person, I'm the best and most agile to understand issues that young people go through. But secondly, this country needs somebody who can bridge the gap between the old and the young people. I sit at an age where I was born in 1994, I'm 30 years old. I'm right at that age where I'm able to bridge the gap between the old and young people and bring a uniting front in our country. Not only that, young people are prone to innovation and new ideas, and the issues we've got of water, of load shedding, of unemployment, of the crime situation, we need young people with new ideas to come to the front and lead. And that's why it's important that we put young people in parliament come 2024.
And Paul, I see that you wrote your manifesto using artificial intelligence, notably ChatGPT. Why did you decide to do that?
So I asked ChatGPT a very interesting question. I said, ChatGPT, who is the best person to lead South Africa? And ChatGPT said that it's a young person. It says the youth should be leading. And when I engaged it, it actually said that if young people are leading, that's when we'll begin to see solutions in our nation. So ChatGPT believes that South Africa's solution is young people. And if you understand ChatGPT, you understand that it's a culmination of the internet. So all these solutions that are out there, the world knows that if Africa can put young people leading, all the issues that we face in Africa can be solved very fast.
So basically the solutions are generated by AI, not necessarily Arise South Africa.
No, the solutions are definitely generated by Arise South Africa. What we did at the end of the book, 2 pages, that's where we asked ChatGPT to say, what is its opinion? Because we can't ignore AI. The world is moving to AI, so we must understand AI and also engage AI. And AI believes that Arise South Africa should be the political party that people should vote for. So we ask that all South Africans come the 29th of May, that please go out there and vote for Arise South Africa. On all 3 ballots, we ask for your support to move this country forward.
Mpho, great chatting to you. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Great stuff. That was entrepreneur, author and speaker Mpho speaking to us about his book titled I Am the Vision.